Good morning, everyone. Welcome in. I am Laura, and today I want to get ready with you. As you can tell by my voice, it is very early. It is the Saturday of Father's Day weekend, and I have a few things going on today, so I need to go ahead and get ready. This week has been a whirlwind, so I have a few things to catch you up on. First, we need to do something with this hair. So I'm going to straighten it, and then I'm going to put it in some rollers. Today we are going to feature a red lip. So I just washed my hair last night, used the blow dryer on it, and today I need to straighten it and put it in rollers. Now, I do not have naturally straight hair, so I do have to straighten it before I put it in the rollers, or it does not come out looking the same. I have to do a little bit of prep work. So as you can see, my hair is quite a bit shorter than it used to be. That is by design. I'm actually going Thursday to get it trimmed up a little bit. Not so much the overall length, just the layers. They're kind of growing out on me, and I can already tell that it's not sitting right. All right, so this is going to take me just a minute. I'm going to go ahead and finish straightening everything, and then I'll be back when I'm popping in the rollers. Now it is time for rollers. As you can see, it's straightened, but it just kind of is hanging there. Not very much going on. That is the point of the rollers for me. It's going to lift it and give it some volume and help shape it up again. That's why I'm getting it trimmed. As I said, I needed to catch you up on some things. That's still true. One of the biggest things is I got laid off this past Monday. No warning, no nothing. Just come in, pack up, leave. 7 years I've been at this company. 7 years. Like I said, no heads up, no warning, no nothing. No severance package. Having to do the unemployment thing, which is stressing me out all on its own. But yeah, fun times here. Fun times. Now, if you watch my shorts here, or if you follow me on TikTok, then you know that I do work vlogs. That for me was a way of romanticizing my work life because I wasn't happy. So I'm trying to be on the positive side and see this as a blessing. But you know, that's not always the easiest thing to do, especially with the way the economy is right now. It's not great. Alright, so we've got all of the rollers in. Now I need to spray. Now, I have tried a few different hairsprays. The one that works for me and my hair is this Sexy Hair. It's like $20 a bottle, which I don't love, but it seems to be the one that works best for me. It actually holds, and it doesn't weigh down my hair. I just tried one that I saw on TikTok. My hair was like way down and you could feel it was wet. Let's go on to some skincare. Now, if you've been following me for a while, then you know I like the Advanced Clinicals line. This is going to be their vitamin C. I'm going to apply that all over the face. Take it down the neck, and whatever's left, I'll use in my hand. I'm going to give that a second to settle in. Then we're going to go in with this Bubble Power Wave Super Hydrating Moisturizer. This is the first time I've tried anything from this line. I think I can see a difference, but I think it's a little too early to tell. It is one of these that you have to kind of push to get that. This is not my favorite application method. It just seems kind of dirty. I don't know. Not my favorite. So I also have an exciting opportunity coming up. One of my younger cousins is actually doing beauty pageants, and she has asked me to do her makeup for her upcoming pageant. Very honored, very excited. So that happens not this weekend, but next weekend. All right, first I'm going to go in with this Catrice Instant Awake. I do have a review on this. By this point, this should be live, so I will link that video for you. For the moment, I'm only going to put this on the eyelid. I want to do the eyes first, and then I'll come back and put it on the under eye. I just want to cancel out some of that discoloration, any veins showing. Just give me a smooth, even canvas. So I saw a look on Pinterest that I want to try to recreate, if you will. I'm going to use the Essence Shake It Up palette. It has these warm, dark shades. So what I want to do, first off, I'm going to take this lightest shade here, put that all over the lid. So the next shade, they had kind of a darker shade in the crease. I don't want to go this dark. I'm thinking maybe this shade. Let's try putting this shade in the crease. See how that works. And this time, I usually do this at the same time. I'm gonna go one eye at a time today. For the next part, I'm gonna take this darkest shade here. They actually say cake eyeliner. I'm gonna take that one and put it close to this lash line. And actually, I think I'm gonna need my other mirror. Time to bring out Casper. So I wanna get this right here against that lash line. Take some more of that lighter shade, fill in right here. Kind of had a gap there. All right, I'm gonna take another brush, and this time I'm gonna go in with this lighter brown here and just use that to blend everything out. All right, to clean up these edges, I'm actually gonna go in with this kind of taupey shade here, put it on this outer portion to clean up those edges. Okay, what do we think? Now the question is, can I repeat this on the other eye? So from what I can see, this eye looks blended. This side looks like I've got a light gap right in here. Is that coming through? We're gonna leave it for now and move on. Let's do the under eye. So we're gonna go back with a Catrice, put that under the eye this time. Maybe if I can hold the brush. I have to say, I have been using this just as much, if not a little more, than the Maybelline that I'm used to wearing. Now we're gonna go in with concealer. Can anybody tell me which concealer I will be using? Should come as no surprise to anyone. I'm actually not gonna tell you. Let me know in the comments below if you know which concealer I'm using. A little bit of a pop quiz. And here's the thing that I seem to be doing on the regular here lately. I forgot primer. So I need to get this on. I'm trying to use this one up. It's not my primer of choice, but I have it. I need to use it. And I need to reserve my e.l.f. gripping primer. So I'm trying to use this one as much as possible. Also getting ready because tonight we're supposed to go to a catfish house for dinner in honor of Father's Day. Now, fun fact, I said we're going to a catfish house. I live in the South, close to the beach. I don't eat seafood. I'm also one of those people who will look at a menu before I go somewhere. That way I know what I want to order, and I'm not going to sit there forever looking at the menu. However, if I recall correctly, the last time I went to this place, which has been a few years ago, I looked at their menu, had something planned, I got there, and then all of a sudden it wasn't on their menu. So I'm hoping that's not the case this time. So for the under eye, I've been using the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop, but I think today I want to do the L'Oreal Infallible and put this all underneath the under eye. I think I want to use my e.l.f. Camo Powder Foundation for all over, the shade Light 210N. This one I'm almost out of. I have a backup though, don't worry. So I have a little bit more time on my hands right now. So let me know what kind of videos you would like to see. I would really love to start vlogging more. The only thing is sometimes I forget that I'm doing it. I've started a few vertical videos like TikTok style. Completely forgot that I was even doing them. Bronzer. We're gonna go in with NYX. Maybe I could do, when I go to do my cousin's makeup for her pageant, maybe I could vlog that. Kind of packing up makeup, getting there. Now she is a minor, so she will not be shown on here. For blush, I wanna go a little warm, not in a pink way. I wanna go more of a peachy, corally way. So I'm gonna be using the Captivating Blush by Tarte. Let's put this on, kind of give you that warm, slimmer look. Don't want to go too heavy because I did mention I want to do a red lip, which with this, is that going to be the best choice? I don't know. I may have to swerve. For the moment, this is the way we're going. for highlight, I was planning to use the Flower Beauty palette, but I actually have a different one I want to use. So I have this Peach and Glow from Revolution that has a highlighter in here. Now this one, it's not the best highlighter. As you can see, it's got hard pan on it, and I've scraped it and scraped it, but I think it's gonna match a little better. I want to jump back to the eyes and do a little something on the lower lash line. So maybe if we take these two that we used, start out with this one and then kind of blend it with that one. Need to clean this mirror. It's covered in makeup. That definitely warmed up that eye. Now we're gonna pop on some mascara. Still loving this one. Got all these flyaways from having my hair in these rollers. And they want to get caught in the mascara. I mean, look at that. Look at that with and without. It speaks for itself. Now for the part that could make or break this look. The red lip. So this is not going to be a stark red, a true red kind of look. This is going to be a little different. For the liner, I'm going to go in with the Milani Color Statement in Boudreaux. Not, like I said, totally red. It's going to have a little bit kind of a darker burgundy color, if you will, but I need to sharpen it, so give me a second. Now for the lipstick, I'm going to be using Revlon's Cherries in the Snow, which is more of a pinky red. All right, now since we have such a bold lip going, I don't want any getting on my teeth, so this is going to be the way you get that off. I don't think that looks bad. I was kind of worried with the peachier cheek and the warmer eyes, but I think this lip pops. And if you know, I've kind of dropped a few hints. Today is the day before Father's Day, 2025. Red lipstick it is. So this portion is done, but we're still not done. I need to take down the hair, put on the outfit, and then we'll be back. So about these rollers, I know my hair is shorter, so it's not the best demonstration. But when taking them out, you don't necessarily want to just pull them out. The best course of action for you is going to be to twist them out. You want to twist them as you are taking them out. And I want you to see the volume that my hair is going to have. Once these are all removed, look at that. Do you see that? Don't worry, it won't stay. I should have actually sprayed it one more time before I took it out, but that's okay. All right, look at all this volume. Look at this. Now usually on the first day I don't put in the texturizing powder that I have. I use that on like the second day. For getting a roller back here, guys. I've got one more. But like I said, usually I would have hit it with that hairspray one more time. I also have a kind of a, I think it's called like a rat comb to tease a little bit, because this is why I need it trimmed. All the weight is here at the bottom and the top is a little flat. Until I can get that trimmed, I'm gonna use that comb to help that out a little bit. So I'm just gonna go right here close to the top and tease just a bit. We're not gonna worry too much because this right side I'm gonna tuck back, and once that's trimmed that will help. I am gonna go back and spray these kind of bangs here. That way they're not flapping in my face all day. Now let's do the outfit change. All right, y'all, so this is the final look. Have a black dress going on here. Have some gold minimal earrings. I think the makeup turned out very nice. Although I can tell that skin is not matching. I can tell. Haven't been out in the sun. That's just bound to happen. The hair's looking nice. Can't wait to get that trimmed up a little bit though. So what do you think? This is a little bit different than looks that I've usually done on here, and I quite like it. Let me know what you think down below. I will leave you some videos here on the screen, so if you're interested, go ahead and click on one, and I will see you over there.